So hello guys, we are going to continue from where we stopped, and today we will discuss how to shut down the computer, how to restart, and how to take the computer to the sleep mode. That's where we are going to be starting from. Then we'll proceed to talk about icons. We'll talk about the taskbar. We'll talk about selecting and moving icons, how we can create shortcuts, how we can rename shortcuts, and how we can move and delete shortcuts. Yeah, so let's dive right in. Now the first thing is seeing how we can find the shutdown, the restart, and the sleep button. Yeah, I'm running a Windows 10, so if you'll be running maybe a Windows 7, it will be something similar. Yeah. Now before we get to where to find those three buttons, what you have to understand first is we have a section that we usually call the taskbar on our computers. Now that taskbar that I'm talking about is this section here at the bottom of our screens. Yeah, now basically the taskbar usually has three sections. We have the section that has the start button and the search box. Now that I'm running a Windows 10, we have the section that runs that shows you all the running applications. Yeah, and then we have the section that has the clock and some basic settings on it. Yeah, so to find the three buttons, the shutdown, the restart, and the sleep button, all you have to do is just click on the start button on your taskbar. That is, left click on it. Once you've left clicked on that start button, you will find this power button here. So you have to left click on it, and then the three buttons will appear. So you'll either choose either, you'll choose either of the buttons depending on what you want to do. So you'll click on the sleep button if you want your computer to go to the sleep mode. The sleep mode is where the computer is on, the apps are running, but they are running on a low power. We have the shutdown that basically shuts your computer down. Then we have the restart button. This one is supposed to shut your computer down, then automatically restart your computer. Yeah, so that is how we can do that. The next thing that we can talk about is icons. Now all of these things that you're seeing on my screen right now are the icons. Yeah, icons are symbols, images, symbols or images that represent files, applications, shortcuts, or devices. So they are just images or symbols that can represent either files, applications, shortcuts, or devices. Like I have the shortcut for the recycle bin here. I have the icon that is not the shortcut. I have the icon for Corel Draw application. I have the icon for Microsoft Edge application. I also have an icon for the JGGC folder. I have an icon for movies folder. I have an icon for a Word file which is named where I am. Yeah, I have an icon for a PowerPoint file which is called the Computer Essentials. So basically the screen holds different kinds of icons depending on what application, what file, or what shortcut is held on your screen. Yeah, so how to select and move these icons? The first thing, to select an icon, all you have to do is just hover on that icon and then left click on it. So I'm going to hover on this icon for the Computer Essential file. So we'll hover on it, then left click on it to select. You'll see that, as you can see, it has been selected. Yeah, now that is if you want to select only one icon at a time. But if you wanted to select a number of icons at a time, all you have to do is just select the first icon, hold down the control key, and then select every other icon that you want to select on your screen. You'll notice that if you don't hold down the control key, for you to select the next one, the first one will have to be deselected. Yeah, so to make sure that you select a number of icons at a time, just make sure that you are always holding down the control key. Yeah, that is how we can select icons. Moving icons. So to move an icon, all you have to do is, one, know where to find what we are calling the cut option, and then knowing the location where you want this icon to be taken to, and knowing how to find the paste option. So you will see how to find these cut and paste options right away. So to move an icon involves the cut and pasting option. Now, assuming that we wanted to move this icon here, or let's assume we want to move which icon? Let's assume we want to move the zoom icon here, yeah, to a different location, yeah. So all you have to do is just select it first by left clicking on it, then right click. You'll find the cut option among the options that you have on this menu box here. So there's this cut option, yeah. So you just want to click on that cut option, left click on that cut option, then go to the location where you want this icon to be moved to, the new location that is. Now I want it to be moved to, let's say I want it to be moved to JGGC folder, yeah. So all I have to do is now open the JGGC folder by double clicking on it. So my JGGC folder is open. Let me maximize it. Then here, remember that this is the location I want my zoom icon to be taken to, or to be brought to. Now all I have to do now is to paste. Now by pasting, you just have to right click on any location inside that window, and then click on the paste option, yeah. When you click on the paste option, you should notice that this zoom icon has been moved from my screen to my JGC folder. Now if I minimize this, you'll notice that the zoom icon is no longer where it was, and it is now in the JGGC folder here, this one, yeah. So that is basically how we can move icons. Next thing is seeing how we can create a new shortcut. Now, how can you create your own shortcut? For instance, if I wanted to create a shortcut for this folder here, this file here, I mean, called where I am, yeah, all I have to do is just left click to select, right click on it, and then choose the create shortcut option when that menu box appears, yeah. So just left click on that option and a shortcut will be created. So whenever I click or double click on this shortcut, the actual file will be opened, yeah. So that is how we create shortcuts. So you basically just left click on the icon, right click, and then choose the create option, the create shortcut option, then left click on that option, and the icon for that particular, the shortcut for that particular icon will be created, or the shortcut for that particular folder or file will be created, yeah. How to rename a shortcut, yeah. So we are going to see how we can rename a shortcut. To rename a shortcut, all you have to do is just left click on the shortcut to select, then right click so that this menu box appears, then choose the rename option. Once the rename option is brought to you, you can just delete or remove the name that was there, and then type in a new name, new shortcut, as such, yeah, and the shortcut will be renamed. So apart from renaming a shortcut, we are supposed to see how to move a shortcut and how to delete a shortcut. Now moving a shortcut will still apply the same procedures as we had used for moving an icon, yeah, still the same procedures using the cut and paste option. Now for instance, if you wanted to move this shortcut from where it is right now to the maybe JGGC folder again, all I have to do is just left click on the shortcut to select, right click, then choose the cut option, left click on it, and then open the new location, or go to the new location where you want your shortcut to be moved to. So for instance, in my case, I want it to be moved to this folder called JGGC. So all I have to do is just open that folder, and then now find the paste option. So I'll find the paste option by right clicking in that window and then clicking on the paste option, and you'll see that the new shortcut has been brought to the JGGC folder, yeah. It's as easy as that. So where it was before, it's not there right now, and it is in the JGGC folder here. It has been moved. Lastly, we are going to see how to delete a shortcut. So deleting a shortcut is very simple. Let me go to the shortcuts that I had moved. Now all I have to do to delete a shortcut is just find the shortcut, left click on it to select, and then right click and then choose the delete option. That is the first way you can delete a shortcut using. So that is the one way you can use. Or then the second thing that you can do is just find the shortcut and then press the delete button on your keyboard, and that shortcut will be removed. So you find the shortcut, left click on that shortcut to select, and then press the delete button, and the shortcut will be deleted. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.